There's a growing movement right now in the world of car makers, and that is the move to going to electric. While electric cars have technically been around for a long time, it's only been in the last handful of years that the push to make them and the willingness to get them has grown. To the extent that now even the biggest of car makers like Ford are throwing their hats into the ring in order to try and get a cut of the market that is going electric. So, allow us to show you the Cybertruck and the F-150 Lightning compared. F-150 Lightning overview. So yeah, Ford is in the electric truck making industry now, and they feel their F-150 Lightning is going to change the game in the best way possible. Let's see what they have to say about it. It's a lot. The truck of the future is here. The F-150 Lightning is the smartest, most innovative truck Ford has ever built. From near instant torque to intelligent towing, seamless connectivity to software updates, plus power for your home, a power frunk, and a digital screen that's larger than any currently offered on a full-size truck, F-150 Lightning is a driving and ownership experience unlike any other. F-150 Lightning will roll off the line next year at a new high-tech factory using sustainable manufacturing practices at Ford's storied Rouge complex in Dearborn, just outside of Detroit. For both Ford and the American auto industry, F-150 Lightning represents a defining moment as we progress toward a zero-emissions, digitally connected future, said Bill Ford, Executive Chair, Ford Motor Company. F-Series is America's best-selling truck for 44 years, the backbone of work across the country, and a trusted icon for generations of customers. Now, we are revolutionizing it for a new generation. F-150 Lightning is a pillar of the company's more than $22 billion global electric vehicle plan to lead electrification in areas of strength. Ford is starting with zero-emissions versions of its most popular and best-loved franchises, Mustang, Transit, and F-150, with much more to come in the years ahead. Wickedly quick off the mark, quiet, and smooth, F-150 Lightning delivers a new experience for truck owners at a starting price on par with today's similarly configured F-150 trucks. The electric platform unlocks new capabilities as well, such as enough energy to power an entire home and a massive lockable frunk with power and charging capabilities to spare. Ford will deploy standard over-the-air software updates, called Ford Power Up, to improve the technology experience, add new features, and fix issues without trips to the dealership. All this and more is backed by proven built Ford Tough F-Series durability and capability, and the largest public charging network in North America. The commercial-oriented entry model starts at $39,974 MSRP before any federal or state tax credits, while the mid-series XLT model starts at $52,974 MSRP, offering additional comfort and technology. The F-150 Lightning is a massive moment for our Ford team. America's #1 auto brand is going zero emissions with America's favorite vehicle. It's quicker than a Raptor, with standard 4x4 and independent rear suspension, a power front, enough juice to run your house for 3 days, or power an awesome tailgate, and it will forever improve with over-the-air updates, said Ford President and CEO Jim Farley. It will be built at the Rouge factory, where Henry Ford changed the world and my grandfather punched in every day. F-150 Lightning represents all that our country can do when we push for progress. F-150 Lightning targets 563 horsepower, 775 pound-feet of near instantaneous torque, more than any F-150 ever, and a 0 to 60 mph time in the mid-4-second range when equipped with an extended range battery, based on a typical industry methodology. F-150 Lightning targets a maximum 2,000 pounds of payload in the standard range model with 18-inch wheels, and a maximum 10,000 pounds of available towing capacity on XLT and Lariat trucks with the extended range battery and max trailer tow package. The low center of gravity brings even more confident handling, whether traveling alone rain-slicked roads or through sand. We're not here to make an electric truck for the few. Ford is committed to building one that solves real problems for real people, said Kumar Golhotra, Ford President, Americas and International Markets Group, Ford Motor Company. F-150 Lightning delivers everything we've said electric vehicles can offer, plus the capability expected from a built Ford tough truck. Not just near instant torque, but powerful towing and hauling customers can depend on. Tesla Cybertruck overview. As for the Tesla Cybertruck, people are very much curious about this new ride from Tesla. Because while it may not look it, it really is a truck, and yet it's built to be both aerodynamic and basically be a tank all at the same time. Cybertruck is built with an exterior shell made for ultimate durability and passenger protection. Starting with a nearly impenetrable exoskeleton, every component is designed for superior strength and endurance. From ultra-hard 30 times cold-rolled stainless steel structural skin to Tesla armor glass. But in case you don't think it can go and do the various things that a truck can do, it can. With up to 3,500 pounds of payload capacity and adjustable air suspension, Cybertruck is the most powerful tool we have ever built. Engineered with 100 cubic feet of exterior, lockable storage, including a magic tonneau cover that is strong enough to stand on. But of course, the question then turns to how the truck will work as an electric vehicle. Well, Tesla had an answer for that too. Now entering a new class of strength, speed, and versatility, only possible with an all-electric design. The powerful drivetrain and low center of gravity provides extraordinary traction control and torque, enabling acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as 2.9 seconds and up to 500 miles of range. So yeah, it may not look like much, but it's a lot if you're willing to give it a shot. Now that we've shown you the overviews of both sides, how do they compare? Performance. There will be 4 trim levels initially available on the electric Ford F-150. A basic work truck called the Lightning Pro, a mid-range XLT trim, and 2 top luxury models in the Lariat and Platinum. Ford will offer a dual motor configuration with one for each axle, giving all Lightning models all-wheel drive. The motors provide 426 horsepower in base trim, with an upgrade producing 563 horses and 775 pound-feet of torque. The standard battery will provide 230 miles of range, while a larger available pack boosts that figure to 300 miles. There are 3 different configurations for the Tesla Cybertruck. The base model has a single motor driving the rear axle and offers a range of 250 miles and 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration of 6.5 seconds. The all-wheel drive dual motor version is quicker, sprinting to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds, or about the same time as the F-150 Lightning in top trim. That model also has a range of 300 miles. The top Cybertruck boasts 3 electric motors, producing an estimated 800 horsepower and 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Tesla said it's good for a range of 500 miles and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.9 seconds. Pricing. The big problem with most electric vehicles is that of the pricing issues. And that's where this gets very interesting in the comparison. The low end of the Ford F-150 Lightning models will still have you paying about $40,000 for the 230-mile range model, with its highest model being over $90,000. Meanwhile, the Tesla Cybertruck's lowest model is also around $40,000, but its best model is only $70,000. And that's the one with the 3 motors to let you go over 500 miles on one charge. That's a big difference. Plus, Tesla has said repeatedly that they're aiming to go and lower the price of the base model as much as they can in order for more people to get it. Which should you get? So now that you know the most important things about both models, which should you get? Well, if you're going for stats alone, the Cybertruck might be the one you go to. But If you're looking for a traditional kind of truck, just with an electric twist, then the Lightning might be the way for you to go. It should also be noted that, like gas-powered cars, all future models will be upgraded from these first editions, so that they can work out any kinks or flaws that these designs might have. Tesla is honestly rather famous for constantly going back to the drawing board with their previous models and seeing what they can improve, and Ford is sure to do the same. Regardless, there are going to be multiple electric trucks on the market soon, and that's a good thing. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at Cybertruck versus the Ford F-150 Lightning, and which one is the superior electric truck? Do you already have plans to go and get one of these truck models when you have the money? Or do you have another electric car model that you have in mind for when you go electric? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.